Hello Virgo and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Hope everyone is doing well. Today we are going to take a look at your week ahead tarot reading for February 23rd through the 29th. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs in your birth chart. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely something in the message, okay? Also want to touch on really quickly how time and energy is fluid. So you might find that this has already happened. A lot of times people will say this happened at a later time. However, I do ask if you find these messages are helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like future messages, feel free to subscribe, as everyone is always welcome. So, Virgo. We're going to say a little blessing, bless the cards, the space, and the energy. And then we are going to get into it. So, please, Spirit, we thank you for the most positive and guiding messages for our subscribers. Please allow positive guidance through whatever our friends need to hear. Please protect me, the viewer, and the cards from any negative energies. And thank you again, Spirit. Blessed be. Virgo. Let's tap into the energy with these Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And we will get to it. Most important message here for Virgo, Spirit. What does Virgo need to see for February 23rd through the 29th? Please and thank you, Spirit, for Virgo. Virgo. Time to go. Milk and honey. Leaving a trail of destruction wherever I go. I don't know who that was for. I don't know what that meant. But Virgo, what I see here is I feel like you're leaving a situation that was very chaotic. Now, chaos and conflict is a master number. We also have a 6, a 9, and another 3. Okay, so 3 is definitely prominent here. Okay, 6 and 9 are both can be divided by 3, which is very interesting to me. I do feel like there is maybe a need for some planning, taking a pause and kind of evaluating, taking account of the things that you still have coming out of this chaos. For the energy that I'm picking up, I do feel like it's like you won a battle. It's like you won a battle. So let's see. Let's see here, Virgo, what we can see. Victory is yours. Let's see. Most important message here for Spirit for Virgo. What does Virgo need to see for the week of February 23rd through the 29th? About this situation at hand. Please and thank you, Spirit. For Virgo. Queen of Cups is the underlying energy. The King of Cups. So we have a counterpart connection, okay, but there's some illusions here. So I feel like this is kind of like a dream state. I feel like there is a person who you think about often. This very well could have been who you've walked away from. Maybe there was some conflict, some chaos with this person. They could very well be a water sign because that's the energy that's coming through. But I feel like you walked away from this situation. Okay? I do feel like there may be messages coming in from your dreams, Virgo, about this person. So let's see. There may be a need for a change in perspective here because I feel like this is a soulmate connection that you've had with this person. But I feel like there's been this destructive force within this dynamic for some time that's needing to be released. And that may very well have been why you walked away from this situation. Let's get one more card. Now, the Tower moment, the Tower life experience is like a shock. It's things crumbling down, but suddenly, okay? And then on the bottom, we have the Queen of Summer again. So I'm getting the sense, I'm picking up the sense here that this ending needed to happen, and that's maybe where this victory is being won. Now, you may not know this yet. Okay? You may not feel 3/8. You may not feel this victory has won. You may be still in the midst of the chaos, right? You may be just coming out of it. Whatever part of this timeline you're on, I feel like everything is happening for a reason. You don't see this yet, Virgo, but you and this person that you're always thinking about are going to be coming back together. And you may very well have ill feelings towards this person right now. Like, no, I'm not in a million years going back to that person. That was the worst freaking relationship that I maybe ever had. I don't ever want to experience this chaos and conflict again. So let's see here, Virgo. I'm being called to the Golden Tarot. So let's see what else we can see. Trust your intuition. You're having these thoughts, these dreams, all the stuff that is going on within your mind is happening for a reason. Okay? I feel like you and this person have a very deep connection that you may not even understand right now. And I feel like, Virgo, what is happening here is it's kind of like an awakening process, okay? Where you and this person have had a chaotic history, so you don't even see how this is going to come together. But something is going to happen where you're going to change your perspective on that. So let's see. Most important message here, Spirit, for Virgo for the 23rd through the 29th. What does Virgo need to see here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Crossroads. So, Two of Swords with the Three of Wands. So, you're at a crossroads. There's a decision that's needing to be made here, okay? Or there will be a decision that needs to be made, okay? But there's definitely a need to kind of review this decision. Be certain that you're making the right decision with Virgo's best interest in mind, okay? Virgo needs to come first in this situation, regardless of these soul ties. Now, I feel like here, Virgo, the energy that I'm picking up here, this person walked away from you. This person may have suddenly walked away from you. Maybe they walked away from you towards another person. Because I get the sense that they're going to come back with some type of an apology. And I feel like that's where this decision is going to need to be made in your best interest. Now, please don't forget that this person left you. If that is your scenario and that suits your energy, don't forget that this person walked away from you. Be cautious of that. Be mindful of that, because it's likely to happen again. But I feel like here, Virgo, they're coming back with an apology because they're seeing you manifest something, manifest your dreams, or go after the goals and accomplishing these one after another. Okay. I feel like they see your dreams coming true, and maybe they had known that you had these dreams for a long time, and because you guys were so close, you've expressed that to them. And now that this is coming to fruition and they're not there, they're not a part of it, I feel like they want a piece of the pie. That's the sense that I'm getting here. So just be cautious, be mindful of this person coming back. Now, I'm not discrediting that this person and you have a deep connection, okay? Because the counterparts have shown up. The Two of Spring in this deck is like a happy, committed partnership. In a lot of decks, the Two of Wands is like a crossroad. Again, a crossroad, right? What I feel here, Virgo, is you and this person are going to come back in due time. Those feelings of, no, I'm never entertaining this again, that will go away. Right now, those feelings have to be present, because this person needs to understand the pain they've caused, the hurt. And so I feel like that's why there may be a need to review the situation, like take accountability for everything that has gone on, but also, review this person's actions as well, and come to like a practical decision, a practical outcome, because I feel like this person is going to want to come back, and they may apologize, and I feel like you're going to be a little standoffish. Like, I don't know, because, well, in the past, you kind of did me dirty. And I'm not sure if I want to risk that again. Now, let's see here. Because I feel like there is definitely going to be a change in perspective that happens. Now, yes, this is over the week, but time and energy is fluid. So this could play out over the week. It could play out over the next couple weeks. This reading could really happen over a period of time. It doesn't necessarily have to be this week. Exactly. But what I'm seeing here, Virgo, is there's going to be a process of acceptance, right? The Strength card is that self-discovery process, taming the inner beast, accepting these perceived flaws. Perceived flaws can be anything, but the example that I always use is that laughter. If you have a loud laugh and all your whole life everybody's told you that's obnoxious, and then you meet that one person who they love your laugh because it makes them laugh. And that's just one perceived flaw that you could have. There's several perceived flaws. Some people think that they're too thick. Well, some guys like that. Some girls think they're too skinny, and some guys like that. So just under the strength card is really the first stages of that self-discovery process, right? Going through and kind of accepting things that we may want to change or adjust or address within ourselves, and letting go of things that we can't change, like other people. This whole acceptance, taming the inner beast process. And then the next card that comes after the strength is the Hermit, right? So that's going in, introspecting, getting a little bit deeper, soul searching, trying to find your purpose in life, right? So let's see here, Virgo. And the Hermit, by the way, is Virgo's card. I'm not sure why I mentioned that, but really the strength is like the beginning phases of that self-discovery process. Now, some of you, you could have already gone through a self-discovery process, but understand that every time that we go into a relationship, if we come out of that relationship, we're different people. We adjust, we change, we kind of mold to our partner's liking sometimes, and we may need to readjust or refocus when we come out of that. So just because the strength card is coming up and this simple meaning is the beginning phases of the self-discovery process, you could be really going through this reviewing like, okay, well, what do I like now? What's going to make me happy? What don't I really like? What don't I like about that last situation that I don't want to see in moving forward? Getting accounted for everything, the positive and the negative aspects. I feel like there is going to be a need to release, okay? You're going to have a conversation and closure, because the Devil card is still coming out. This a lot of times is codependency, toxic behaviors, overindulgence. But I feel like what this is saying is this tie that you have to this person is going to need to be addressed, because you're always going to feel this feeling. And so this process of getting clear on what it is that you want, it's all going to lead to this conversation with this person, what you're going to do about this tie, the soul connection. Because I get the sense here, Virgo, even if they haven't expressed it, you both can feel this, okay? King of Cups in reverse. So this person may be very upset. They may be back and forth emotionally. When the King of Cups is in its power, they have everything in control. They're in control of their emotions. When it's in the reverse, though, they're not in control of that, right? They may be emotionally unavailable at times, and then over emotional at times. They may be overflowing in emotions when you guys have this closure process. I feel like, because Virgo is very grounded energy here, Virgo, I feel like you may bring the stability to this person's life, and they really feel that instability more so when you're gone. I do feel like there needs to be kind of this grounded conversation, very practical, very to the point, matter of fact with this person, okay? Because I get the sense here that they're not really being accountable for their actions. So what I feel here, Virgo, is you're really at first going to want to release this. That's why I say when you when I say you guys are eventually going to come together, you're probably resistant of this. Like, no, I'm releasing this. But understand here, Virgo, that everything happens for a reason. So for the time being, yes, you are releasing this. And understand here that you guys may not necessarily come back together in this lifetime. But I do feel like it's very well possible. Because I feel like this person is very remorseful for their actions. I just get the sense here that they're not knowing really how to express themselves. And by going through this ending, sometimes the toughest lessons we learn are through situations like this. So after you go through this and you release this burden, and you may spend some time on your own, you may find other partners, but eventually you're going to look back on this and think and contemplate. Because remember, you guys have a soul connection. You guys have a soul tie. There's definitely a connection here that you both can feel. Two of Wands with the Four of Wands. Looking back on this, like this could have been the one. Now this could be you. This very well could be your partner. But I do feel like there is a very strong connection here. And I feel like I just get the sense here that there's going to be a reconciliation after this healing process. That's what I feel. And that's what the cards are saying as well. I don't know what a timeline of exactly when this is going to happen, because time is fluid. So for some of you, this could happen over this week. For some of you, this could take months. I do, however, feel like from time to time throughout that time period, you will, and this person will, look back on this connection like this could have been the one. If only. If only. So what I feel here, the reason why you went through this, you guys went through this, is because you guys are going to have a better understanding of how good things are when everything else goes awry. Now, for the advice, Virgo, slow and steady wins the race. And Virgos are very grounded energies. I don't know why I just have such an easy time doing Virgo readings. I connect well. I have Virgo moon, a Virgo ascending. So that could very well be why. But I just get the sense here that I just feel comfortable in this space. I'm very grounded. And that's the sense that I'm getting. You have to get back to a place, Virgo, where you're in your power, where you're grounded. You have the self-care routine where you're independent and self-sufficient and knowing exactly what you want out of life, and you're taking the steps to get there. All of these things, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. I feel like the Eight of Pentacles is coming out, and the Eight of Autumn is the Eight of Pentacles. So focus on your goals, focus on your dreams. There may be some seminars that you may have to take, some classes, some extra learning to get to where you're headed. Maybe look into that, okay? What I'm getting the sense here, Virgo, is instead of occupying your time with relationships, frivolous people, focus on raising yourself, right? Ascending to the next level. Whether it's in business, whether it's in relationships, whether it's because there are things that you're going to have to work on. So don't just, oh, I'm done with relationships for now, put it in a box and pick it up later, right? You're going to have to address like this, what went wrong in this and why. What can you do next time to not have this situation happen? Or maybe what characteristics do you not want to have in a partner so you don't have to worry about this back and forth energy? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So try something new. Try a different type of relationship, a different type of partner. Maybe try a different type of schooling or learning that you prefer. So I am going to do an extended reading, Virgo. In the extended, we'll take a look at this person's intentions, what their intentions are, what steps they're taking moving forward. We'll also take a look at maybe where this is headed and some advice on how to get there. I'll pull out the Psychic Tarot, the guidance cards, and the Soul Truth deck. So if that's something you're interested in, the link will be below in the description box. The Power Thought card that's coming out for you guys for this week is, I turn every experience into an opportunity. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I am safe. So Virgo, that is the message that I have coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.